Hey comic book fans, it's Confire Nate here, and we're here to talk about The Flash Season 2, Episode 2. Now, it's just me today. Richie's not here. He's in Las Vegas, so I'm going to do my best to try to fill in for both of us. But right off the bat, I want to let you guys know we will be spoiling this episode. So if you do not want to hear about it, I'd suggest you turn it off and watch the episode. There's a good chance I might spoil some other things. Not intentionally. I've read a lot of comics. There's a lot of stuff floating around up here. So I might accidentally spoil some stuff or plots in the future. So just to give you the head right now, this is your spoiler warning. All right, so right off the bat, we're talking about Season 2, Episode 2 of The Flash. First thing, if you didn't already know it, Jay Garrick is the Flash from an alternate reality. So there you go. Not like it was, well, from another Earth. Not that you didn't know this already, but Jay Garrick is the Flash, and we got to see a nice little introduction to Zoom, who basically looks like another version of Reverse Flash, except he's got a black uniform and is looking pretty bad. I mean, real dark looking, pretty interesting. So we got some theories there, but we'll just wait and see, because there was a lot of stuff going on in this episode. Surprisingly enough, it didn't start out that way, but it just kept building. One of the things I thought was interesting right off the bat is they sat down and Dr. Stein explained the concept of the parallel Earths. You got Earth 1, you got Earth 2, and you have all these other Earths. I thought that was an interesting way of trying to explain something that has been explained in the comics before. It's a good way to kind of let everyone know and kind of understand what the deal with that is. The next thing that I thought was interesting is Barry is absolutely not trusting of this guy. He's dealt with the stuff with Wells, and anyone who tries to help him, man, if he doesn't know you, he doesn't trust you. So this is a completely different type of situation for Barry. Although in this case, I think that he probably obviously should trust him, and eventually he does. But I mean, the dude's jaded. He's jaded about the whole situation with Wells, and he really doesn't trust anyone. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out throughout the rest of the season. Another thing that was interesting, they introduced another character from the comic books that a lot of people know who are Flash fans, and that is Patty Spivot. Now, Patty Spivot will, at some point, she is a girlfriend of Barry Allen, and she works with the police department in the forensic lab. They took a different little spin on this. She's starting out, she's a cadet, and she wants to be a part of the metahuman squad with the detective. So interesting. I like her bringing her in. I like the person they brought in to play her. Right off the bat, you can already see there's kind of a little bit of chemistry going on there between her and Barry. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with her, which is pretty interesting. The other thing is the introduction to a bad guy who is from pulling out some real D-class supervillains with Sand Demon. Okay, Sand Demon, a.k.a. Eddie Slick, is actually a bad guy from Firestorm. He is a really low of the totem pole bad guy for Firestorm. So there you have it. They're not just making this stuff up. This is stuff from the comics. So Sand Demon, there you go. I mean, I have a feeling they're going to see a lot more of those kind of guys, but I had to look up Sand Demon. I don't remember him, so I actually had to look that up. So you got Sand Demon coming around. He fights. Of course they beat him. We skip over the stuff that's obvious. But another thing that I thought was kind of interesting, they're really spending a lot of time dealing with Cisco's ability to kind of flash on what he sees from these parallel kind of universes, which again will play into what we learn later, which is his abilities. And I thought it was interesting how they talked about how he said, "I'm getting a vibe," which is also the name of the character he becomes, which is Vibe. So that was a nice little Easter egg for those who know anything about Cisco Ramon and his eventual transformation into the superhero known as Vibe. So you have that, and Stein realizes something's up. So, I mean, now Cisco's not the only one who knows. Stein's wanting to find out, what's going on with this. So we'll see. I'm sure that's going to be another major theme throughout this season. Towards the end, we had a lot of things hit like right one after the other. Joe's wife is back, and Iris's mom. She just pops in and says, "Hey, I've been trying to call you." That's interesting. Really, honestly, not really, but it's gonna be interesting to the show. She's back. I'm not sure. I don't remember if they said she had left or what went on with her. I'm sure we're gonna find out. I'm sure that's gonna create some tension. So there's that. Towards the end there, Dr. Stein just passes out. He's having some kind of issue. He falls down on the ground. I'm sure this is going to have something to do with the firestorm. I'm not sure if it's going to have... I'm not exactly sure. I have some theories on what I think is going to happen, but I'm going to let it play out because they can go a couple different ways with that. Another thing I thought was interesting, another little Easter egg, a little tip of the hat. When they were talking about all the different portals, they said there was 52 of them. Come on, guys. The new 52 Earths. Just a nice little tip of the hat. Hey, guys, comic readers out there, that's what they did. The other thing, and probably the cliffhanger thing, if you will, is at the end they show Harrison Wells back in another world, and he's still alive. Are we surprised? No, not really, because the actor's name's still in the credits. You know he's going to come back at some point or the other. Is he Professor Zoom or Zoom? I don't know. I'm guessing probably. So, I mean, that's pretty much the episode. If you saw something that I missed, let me know. If you saw something that you disagree with, let me know. I want to hear about it, all the comic book fans out there, I think there's a lot of stuff in here to just kind of, give us comic book fans just a little bits of stuff to kind of remind us, hey, we do know we created comics before we created this TV show. So it was kind of neat. If you like this, if you like our videos, please subscribe to us. Let us know what you think. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Google+. Follow us on Facebook. Check out our website, comfirecomics.com. We're pushing up articles and videos all the time. Other than that, we will see you next time. Thanks.